singers are going to be offering up songs, I think largely songs they've written, but also maybe some other songs that have inspired them. And we're just going to pass it around the horn, play a song. If we know each other's song, we might comp each other, play a little bit. Otherwise, we might just listen. And then second set, I'm going to be talking to these guys a little bit when we go out on KPOV about their songcraft and about what inspires them as musicians. Tonight we have Jen Lande. That's how I know her, but she goes by Lande, stage name Lande. We also have Ghost of Brian Craig here. It's kind of like the artist formerly known as. And then our good friend Scott Foxx joining us. Finally found where we were going here tonight. And my name's Mark Ransom. Thank you, Worthy Brewing, for hosting us. Thanks, KPOV, for putting us out there on the airwaves second set. And thanks, Good Vibes Productions, for doing the sound and the live stream. We appreciate you guys very much. So without further ado, we're going to have Lande kick it off for us. Here we go. Hey, Dave, that you got it on stage was not off. Yep, the front wasn't muted.
I don't understand you. I don't even try anymore. It's not that I don't like you. It's just that you're tearing me apart. Tearing me apart. Irreconcilable differences we can tie, but it doesn't change things. Your reality is different. Sorry about that. Like a book with the pages missing.
Bit of a sound check there. Thanks, Lande. Sorry for the technical issues. I'll do a little tune here real quick. So, Lande, is it true you wrote that song on the way down here?
Like 2 hours ago.
Oh, like 2 hours before you came down. That's incredible. That's a great 2-chord jam. What do you call that?
Tearing me apart.
Love it. I love it. I think it's a hit. You're just letting them flow lately, aren't you?
Yeah, just let it flow.
Awesome.
Like water. Be like like WhatsApp?
We didn't get, formal introductions, but Scott Foxx, ghost of Brian Craig and Lande. Thank you very much. Would you like to do a song, sir?
Sure. This is a Roman season. In a crowded pub some time ago, you and our friends created a bad scene. I guess panic took you. Well, I bought you a drink and didn't know what to think when you threw it right back at my face. Then your thugs threw me head first out the place. Oh, Eddie, what have you done to me? Give me this gas panic grudge. Didn't you see I just want to buy you a drink? Wow, that gas panic grudge. Dusted off my pride and what was left of my ego. Turned around and walked the other way, down the streets of old Tokyo. And I swore if I had such luck that I'd meet you again, said waving my fist in the air, did I tell you how much that you suck? Oh, Eddie, what have you done to me? Give me this gas panic grudge. Didn't you see I just wanted to buy you a drink? Whoa, that gas panic grudge. Okay, I'm gonna lay down. Done to me, give me this gas panic grudge. Didn't you see I just wanted to buy you a drink? Whoa, the gas panic grudge. I need to turn it up. Oh, Eddie, what have you done to me? Give me this gas panic grudge. Didn't you see I just wanted to buy you a drink? Whoa, that gas panic grudge. Oh, that gas panic grudge. Oh, that gas panic grudge. All right. Thank you.
What's that one called? What's the hook in that one?
That one was called Gas Panic Grudge. And,
Gas Panic?
Yeah, and first came out with the Rum and a Sea. We did that song, and it was the first song we actually recorded, and I recorded in Bend. So yeah, that was.
That's a great tune. Up next, Mr. Scott Foxx.
There's a song called What's the Color of a Hero? Well, it's a suicide mission to save the great white hope. Got in a bit of a jam, I guess. There's a cracker at the end of a rope. It's a job that ain't pretty, one that no one else will do. prohibited. Nothing left to lose. Bide your time, wait your turn. Claw your way to zero. I'll prove it with your dark red. What's the color of a hero? What's the color of a hero? What's the color? What's the color of a hero? So you won a medal, and I think that's fine. But it ain't a front page story at this particular time. In their hall of shame, they made their people proud. They couldn't talk about it, so they sang real loud. Oh, bide your time, wait your turn. Claw your weight as if pull out 200. Prove it with your dark red blood. What's the color of a hero? What's the color? What's the color of a hero? What's the color? What's the color of a hero? Yeah. It's a suicide mission to save the great white hope. Yeah, they got in a bit of a jam, I guess. There's a cracker at the end of the road. It's a job that ain't pretty, yeah, one that no one else will do. The prohibited, yeah, nothing left to lose. Bide your time, wait your turn. Claw your way to zero. Prove it with your dark red blood. What's the color of a hero? Sing it with me. What's the color? What's the color of a hero? What's the color? What's the color of a hero? Yeah. What's the color? What's the color of a hero? What's the color? What's the color of a hero?
That's right. That's a catchy little number. Are you singing about like the food, the gyro?
Gyro? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well, tell me about this
No,
song.
that's a History Channel special. So I watch the History Channel a lot. And there was a program on about this black platoon that saved this white platoon that was cornered up on a hill in World War II, and they were cornered up on the hill, and his black platoon saved them. And there's a bunch of Texans that were before then were of a different mind. After they got saved by this black platoon, they changed their mind about people in general. And I thought, what's the color of a hero? Oh, there's a song title.
Yeah, it's excellent. It's good stuff, man.
It's a great song. Could you pull out a little teeny bit more of that, probably even 250 hertz? Yeah, because I have a muddy voice, if you couldn't tell by now.
It's muddier than mine, but that's only because he's got a couple of years on me. Same algorithm. heavier, go deeper. You guys are all welcome to play along on this one. I think there's only 4 chords. 3 chords in the truth, 4 chords in the truth, whatever you want to say. Scotty, who said 4 chords in the truth? Country, who was it? No, somebody else did. 3 chords in the truth. Harlan Howard, that's it. Harlan Howard. I don't even know his music, but that's the thing. Which means, I guess, keep it simple and tell the truth, and here we go. Okay, so this one only has 4 chords. 1, 4, 5, and there's an occasional 2 chord in there. You can just pick, oh, how about a little fiddle? Or not. A little guitar. Or a little harmonica. As long as I'm living proof. You gotta make music with your family under one roof. As long as I'm living proof. I got nothing in the monitor on my voice. You gotta make music at home, people, where many spirits become one. Where dare in a stone, these people remain calm, and we can get a witness together as one, together as one. We can get a witness, we are strong, stronger than the walls and stronger than the wind, emanating up music from within our friends and our families under one roof. As long as I'm living proof. As long as I'm living proof. You gotta make music with your family under one roof. As long as I'm living proof. So buy your kid a drum kit, buy an orphan a bass guitar. Harmonize with your friends to 7 Bridges Road. No matter how drunk you are, don't forget to support your local marching band, municipal band, jam band, 4-man band, band director, music store owner, installer of radios in cars, symphony conductors and patrons of the arts. That guy who plays the cowbell, let's hear it for all these people bringing music to our hearts. A little harmonica, like the ghost of Brian Craig. On, Scotty. Can you turn a little Scotty's guitar up here? You gotta make music at home, people. Sing in the shower, dance in the rain. Find light in the night and brightness in all of your days. And we can get a witness, together as one, together as one. We can get a witness, we are strong. Stronger than the walls and stronger than the wind, emanating up music from within our friends and our families under one roof. As long as I'm living proof. As long as I'm living proof. You gotta make music with your family under one roof. As long as I'm living proof. I said I'm living proof. Yeah, I'm living proof. You know I'm living proof. I said I'm living proof. You know I'm living proof. Yeah, I'm living proof. I'm living proof. Thank you. That's about making music with your family and friends. It's called Living Proof. You can find that on the internet. My name is Mark Ransom. I'm here with Mr. Scott Foxx, the ghost of Brian Craig, and Lande, and we're just passing it around the horn, playing some songs for y'all. Thank you for coming out and supporting local music. This is the Bend Roots Radio Show. We're going out on our YouTube channel right now, thanks to Good Vibes Production and Worthy Brewing. And second set will be going out on the airwaves locally here in Bend on KPOV. So thank you, Worthy, thank you, Good Vibes, and thank you, KPOV, for supporting local music. We have Solid Gold Dancers as well. Give it up for the Solid Gold Dancers, and we're back to Lande.
This is a song I wrote when it was real smoky.
Not too long ago.
It's called World on Fire. Ashes fall from the sky like rain. Sun behind a veil of gray. Through the smoke, I see your face, filtered by the orange haze. You reach for me and I take your hand, I take your hand. You bring me hope of a promised land, a promised land. Remember when the skies were blue, the air was sweet and so are you. Underneath the silver moon, wake up with the morning dew. We had whatever our hearts desired, our hearts desired. For the days of the world on fire, the world on fire. And the stars so bright, eerie glow of the city lights. The air is clear, my thoughts I hear. Only you and me, my dear. I'll sit with you while the world's on fire, the world's on fire. Hold your hand as the flames grow higher, the flames grow higher. I'll sit with you while the world's on fire, the world's on fire. I'll hold your hand as the flames grow higher, the flames grow higher. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
And now it's not smoky. Yay.
Yeah, that's a great tune, Lande.
Thank you.
Just cranking them out. Just the juices are flowing.
The songwriter gods have bestowed their blessings upon me lately.
Super awesome.
Thunderstorms rage on this superstition mountain. Cold rain falls and the cactus flower grows. Gently hold your hand. The smell of eucalyptus I meant one last time to see each other again. Tears of joy, they fall. Warm drops of childhood memories I don't know. Like a rest of you. But I'm here right now. And here is where I'll always be to protect what you love so dear. 'Cause it's far too hard for both of us to understand this. And all I wanna do right now is hold your hand. Dark clouds in the way north in the Cascade Mountains, and cold rain falls, and the pine trees grow. The candle that now burns all across the world, we call home, guiding your way, so we can see each other again. 'Cause it's far too hard for both of us to understand this. And all I wanna do right now is hold your hand. And it's far too hard for both of us to understand this. And all I wanna do right now is hold your hand.
Great song. What's that one called?
Thank you.
What's that one called?
That one's called Cactus Flower.
Cactus Flower. What's the inspiration for that one?
Well, it was actually kind of a it was a sad song. Actually, the last night I saw my sister at hospice, and we were in Arizona, and walked outside the hospice before she passed, and it was a thunderstorm, and there was a cactus flower, and the song just erupted from that. So yeah, so.
Amazing, dude.
And it was really hard to sing at first, but right now it's the way I connect with her.
Yeah, beautiful. Scotty, you got another one? All right. Thank you, Solid Gold Dancers.
It's not be another world, but you know how it feels like it is. Another hole in your heart, now you gotta start all over again. You thought the forever, and the dream would never die. But then your mountain of love began to crumble, and the rivers all ran dry. It's not the end of the world, but I know it feels like it is. Another hole in your heart, and now you gotta start all over. Looks like the storm is getting stronger, and the road is flooded with rain. Better hold on just a little bit longer on this planet filled with pain. It's not the end of the world, but I know it feels like it is. Another hole in your heart, and now you gotta start all over. Yeah, it's not the end of the world, but I know it feels like it is. Another hole in your heart, now you gotta start all over. Take us home, Mom.
It's a funny little dismount, but it's a cool song. So what's the chorus? Tell me. It feels like the end of the
It's
world.
not the end of the world,
But it feels.
but I know it feels like it is. I wrote it for my son when he broke up with his girlfriend.
Another hole in your heart.
Another hole in your heart, and now you got to start all over again.
Dang, ain't that the truth?
He's trying to cheer him up, you know.
There's a million inspirations for songs, I'd have to say. The Sunset's an inspiration for a song. Lande wrote a song just before she came down here. She's been writing songs like couple 3, 5 a day lately. I don't know what they're feeding her over there, but it's a creative force. It's like a whirlwind. It's like a hurricane. Okay, let's see. This one, I'm going to play another song for you since it's my turn. We're just passing around the horn here for 45 minutes. We're going to take a 15-minute break. Then we're going to come back on for an hour, which goes out on KPOV. We are local songwriters. My name is Mark Ransom. I'm here with Scotty Foxx, ghost of Brian Craig, and Lande. And we're going to talk second set a little bit about a new project that Lande and Ghost of Brian Craig are doing. Also going to talk to Scott Foxx a little bit about songwriting process and some mythic lore I've heard about him I want to ask him about on the radio. But anyway, thanks KPOV for putting us out second set. That's 7:30 to 8:30. So if you go home, you can turn us on the radio. You can also tell your friends and neighbors to check it out. This is the Bend Roots Radio Show. This is a song about reincarnation, keeping it real with the motorcycles. And you can pick along. Born the son of a sultan, with wealth beyond my needs, bored by my existence, I became a prince of thieves. Became a prince of thieves. I robbed the rich like Robin Hood, and passed it to the poor. Paris proud of my gifts, and I was born again twice more. I was born again twice more. Like a scene in a dream, I can feel but not see what I was, where I'm going, why I am who I long to be, who I long to be, who I long to be, who I long to be. I walk along as a warrior across my native land, battled my ancestors and was shot by the gun of a white man, shot by the gun of a white man. And as I lay there dying, Jesus I didn't see. Allah wasn't waiting, no, the wings of an eagle delivered me. I say the wings of an eagle delivered me. Like a scene in a dream, I can feel but not see what I was, where I'm going, why I am who I long to be, who I long to be, who I long to be, who I long to be. This time round is different. Light shines through the trees. Birds sing melodies. Through the air I breathe. Through the air I breathe. I listen with my heart and try not to think about the karmic art, or what next time round might bring, or what next time round might bring. Like a scene in a dream, I can feel but not see what I was, where I'm going, why I am who I long to be, who I long to be, who I long to be, yeah, who I long to be, now who I long to be, yeah, who I want to be. Who I want to be, yeah, who I want to be. Thank y'all very much. It's called Long to Be. That's a song about reincarnation, or the prospect thereof. Lande, we got time for probably one more. We'll take a break. So if you want to do one for us?
Sure.
Yeah.
Unless anybody else.
Somebody else want to
take
do one?
the
It
third.
doesn't matter who. We probably could take a little 15-minute break and then come back right at 7:30 to 8:30 for the radio hour, where we don't swear on the radio.
We don't.
Family show.
This song is called Beautiful World. Check. It hurts so bad it tears you up inside. Love so deep it makes you wanna fly. Hope is strong, but fear can paralyze. Promises are empty when they're lies. This world, this beautiful world. This world, this beautiful world. Colors of a rainbow after a rain. Beauty sometimes follows pain. Mysteries of life we can't explain. Faith is blind when answers seem to wane. This world, this beautiful world. 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 Kiss me in the morning, at the break of day. Chase the demons of the night away. Walk alone when you have spent your stay. Find the beauty in the world each day. This world, this beautiful world. 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 This world, this beautiful world.
Nice song,
Thank
Lande.
you.
Beautiful. Okay, guys, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back at 7:30, from 7:30 to 8:30. Thanks, Good Vibes, for running the sound. We really appreciate you guys. We'll be back in just a sec.
bar benefits anymore. It's like, oh, I lost so much weight when I quit drinking. It's like, well, no, I'm drinking non-alcoholic beer all the time.
Tell me.
1, 2, 2. Oh.
Hey guys, this first one's like slow, spacey, and
What'd you call me?
good one. I like your humor, Scotty. If you guys want to play some kind of like little ghost,
Ethereal stuff.
yeah.
Everybody,
And can I play my song before you interview me? Because it's got all the effects before you interview me. Or can I use someone else's? I've got all these effects on my vocals right here.
we don't know what we're doing, but I
Okay.
just want to be able to introduce and
Yeah, yeah. Can I use your mic when I talk?
leave a little space between every song before
Okay.
we get going. And everybody just take a breath.
Yeah.
And
You know what I'm saying? You guys know what I'm saying. But I'm introduce us. I want to tell people what we're doing.
is that how we're gonna start out?
Yep, we're going to start off, and then I'm going to start with Lande again. And then that way, if we get 2 rounds of 2, that's 8 songs. So here we go. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out and listening. If you're just tuning in on the radio, thank you for tuning in. And thank you, KPOV, for putting live local music out on the radio waves. It's one of the coolest things that we do in this town. Thank you, Worthy Brewing, for hosting the Bend Roots radio show. And also thank you, big gratitude goes out to Good Vibes Productions for running the sound and the live stream for us. That's Chip and Dave tonight. So thank you guys. You're awesome. Without you, we would be much more quiet. And we wouldn't be on the radio. So tonight we have kind of an interesting episode. I've invited 3 songwriters to join in and just offer up songs. So we're doing kind of Sisters Folk Festival style, songwriter in the round. And we might expand that a little bit. We want everybody to get to play their songs and offer up their stuff, so we'll move quickly. We've got 1 hour. But I am going to ask these guys a few questions. My focus is always on community music and education, music education, arts education, why the arts are good for us, that kind of thing. So that's always a theme. But I've known Scotty and Lande for quite a while, and Ghost of Brian Craig I have just been introduced to, and I'm really enjoying getting to play music and have a little back and forth with the musical dialogue. So it's been fun. Thanks, Worthy, again. And without further ado, let's go to Lande for the first song. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, this song's about kind of AI and robots and how it feels like it's taking over the world a bit. Hope you enjoy. Check. Tell me what I should think, 'cause I don't think anymore. Tell me how I should feel, 'cause I don't know anymore. I don't care about what is true. I'm okay to live and die by you. I think being a robot would be cool. Just change my nuts and bolts with your expensive tools. I think being unhuman could be nice, very orderly, for the right price. I wanna be controlled by you. Tell me what you want me to do. Tell me what I should care about today and tomorrow and the next day. Being natural is overrated, unpredictable, messy, being a robot would be cool. Just change my nuts and bolts with your expensive tools. I think being a human could be nice, very orderly, for the right price. I wanna be controlled by you. Tell me what you want me to do. Tell me what I should care about today and tomorrow and the next day and tomorrow and the next day. Inviting my musicians.
And tomorrow, and the next day, and tomorrow, and the next day, and tomorrow, and the next day, and tomorrow, and the next day.
I wanna be controlled by you. Tell me what you want me to do. Tell me what I should care about today and tomorrow and the next day and tomorrow and the next day and tomorrow.
And the next day.
I like to get weird.
That is such a shreepy, cool tune. Oh my gosh. Did you write that one on the way down here also?
No, but I changed it. I used to be kind of drum rockin', so I just slowed it down.
Yeah, well, that is a super cool tune. And I know you and I both have a bit of an interest in Jungian psychology.
We do indeed.
And so, in listening to that song, I just wanted to say there's a new book out that hardly anybody in the world will be interested in, but it's called Jung versus Borg.
Bored?
Borg, like cyborg.
Oh, yes, I need
Jung,
to read that.
as in C.G. Jung, Carl Jung, versus Borg. And I'm just
Yeah.
going to say maybe that one would be good for you. But
watched
love
it.
the robot perspective.
Thank you. We watched a movie the other night. I can't remember the name, but it was literally, that could have been the theme song for it. It was a cool movie.
Yeah, and also that you offer in that chorus the human value as well as it's juxtaposed against the robot perspective.
I tried.
Because that's where we're headed, people. We need to figure that out.
Yeah, it's here. It's here, and
None
it's
of
just
us are going to
growing.
have jobs, so
Yeah.
we
Well,
might as well play music.
We can still sing about it.
We can still sing about it. Exactly.
Thank
Very
you.
awesome tune.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Lande. Ghost of Brian Craig, you are up, sir.
All right, thank you. They say you always leave something behind when you want to come back. Well, that might explain all the things that I find around the house you forgot to pack. Found your favorite coffee cup, found your guitar on the living room floor. I found your coat still hanging on the back of the front door. All these things you've left behind makes me wonder you're gonna come back anytime soon. Like with all this laughter you've left around the room. I hear your song in the shower, I hear you cooking on the stove. I hear you crying by the window. You found out you had to go. You had to go. letters that you wrote. I found your pictures on the wall. I found the rocks and the seashells we found on the beach last fall. And I found the necklace that you wore when we first met. And I found a piece of my broken heart when I found out you had left. They say you always leave something behind when you want to come back. Thank you.
Oh yeah, gotta have a little talk after that.
It doesn't. Not everyone requires a little talk after it, but I mean, yeah. What's the inspiration for that one?
Oh it was about someone losing their significant other, and
Inspired by a real
no,
situation.
actually it wasn't. And it was I wrote it during the Sisters Folk Festival retreat thing.
Okay.
And it was just about somebody who's living with somebody, and the only way they knew how to connect is to argue. And so now I found this laying around the house. I found your coat. I found this, and so that's kind of it's a bit.
That's like a nice argue.
Yeah. So that's the inspiration of the
You
tune.
know, I think that's probably that more practical aspect of,
Yeah.
of like the relationship resonates with a lot of people. You know.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's just.
Was that at the Sisters Americana Song Academy?
That
Did you do-
was. It was last couple of years ago, and Alex Cuba was there, and I got to talk with him, and wonderful human.
Nice.
So
Nice. That's a great event.
a lot of great people.
And anybody that's into writing songs should check out the Americana Song Academy.
Absolutely.
Coming up, Sisters Folk is coming up like next week. Is that right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And so
Awesome.
generally people just get if you sign up for the Americana project, you get to hang out with all these artists and you just glean off of their
You get to eat breakfast with them. The
you eat
food's really
breakfast with
good. You get
them,
to play
learn
music with
from
them, pick
and
their
it's just
brains, talk to them.
super empowering.
You
They
get to
do a
play
really
music
good
with
job.
all your buddies.
Yeah.
It's a great thing. God's bless the Sisters Folk Fest and the Americana Song Academy. On that note, staying with the Americana tradition, my good friend Scott Foxx. You got a song for us, Scotty?
Yes. This one actually, I wrote when my son's mom came home, and she did daycare for her 2-year-olds, and she came home all frustrated and said, oh dang, these parents, they think their kids are all perfect. And I said, oh, how old are they? She goes, they're all 2-year-olds. And I go, what? Perfect 2-year-olds. That's a concept, and that's a song title. So here's that one. 3 chords all the way, if you guys want to. I got a perfect 2-year-old. He's got a halo and a heart of gold. He always does everything he's told. I got a perfect 2-year-old. Yeah, he don't mind when we have to tell him no. Never starts to cry when it's time for us to go. Sharing is the thing that he loves to do the most. Ain't afraid of the dark, ain't afraid of ghosts. I got a perfect 2-year-old. Help me out. Got a halo and a heart of gold. Always does everything he's told. I got a perfect 2-year-old. Yeah, perfectly potty trained, never in my lap. Always tired when it's time to take a nap. Never have to put him in his room and close the door. Never bites the other kids or knocks them on the floor. I got a perfect 2-year-old. Got a halo and a heart. know he does anything he's told. Got a perfect, play a perfect part. Yeah, well, the teachers all told me I didn't have a clue. Your baby's never gonna be as perfect as you. I guess I can't blame him. I know he does his best. Trying to understand that he's just like all the rest. I got a perfect 2-year-old. He ain't got a halo or a heart of gold. He never does anything he's told. I got a perfect 2-year-old. Yeah, I got a perfect 2-year-old. Ain't got a halo or a heart of gold. He never does anything he's told. I got a perfect 2-year-old. Look out, here he comes. Oh no, like father, like son.
This is not a perfect anybody, but I mean, we'd probably have a lot to learn from 2-year-olds, actually. My great nephew was in town this last weekend, and he taught me a lot. He wasn't 2. He was like 3.5 or 4. But still little perspective on the world that is just full of awe and wonder. I mean, just walking around with children and looking up at the night sky, for instance, we could definitely use more of that. So, good song, Scotty. You gonna play the fiddle at all tonight?
I could do it next time around.
Next time around, okay. I'll save my fiddle tunes for next. Okay. This is a fiddle. This could be a fiddle tune, but I'm gonna say y'all play guitars on this one. This is one that I wrote with my friend Mark Fesh a long time ago. Mark was a brewer here in Bend, Oregon, and he and I have continued to write songs. He sends me lyrics from the East Coast. He's written some cult classics in town, such as God Bless the Taco Stand and others, but that's probably the most famous one. But this particular song, I don't know. I think he had just moved back east and he was digesting his situation, getting away from the more wild aspects of life and into more urban life. Country girl. She likes her clean-cut look, makes her feel innocent. All of her new friends describe her as distant. Country girl living in the city, despite the surrounding excitement. Her life is uneventful. Country girl making it work in the city. She loved to get home, but she's got her hands full. She's got her hands full. Lucky to find a spot so close, some days from the grocery store. Up the stairs to elevator buttons, 2 keys, pulls on a favorite pair of faded jeans and waters the daisies. Country girl living in the city, despite the surrounding excitement. Her life is uneventful. Country girl making it work in the city. She love to get home, but she's got her hands full. She's got her hands full. Oh, she's got her hands full. Yes, she's got her hands full. Walking through the park, carrying a dry cleaning. She glances down at the chalk game she is walking on. She shuts her eyes, shakes her head, walking faster now, faster now. Country girl living in the city, despite the surrounding excitement. Her life is uneventful. Country girl making it work in the city. She love to get home, but she's got her hands full. She's got her hands full. Yes, she's got her hands full. Yes, she's got her hands full. Scotty Foxx on the fiddle, people. Thanks for pulling that out, man. That's great. Lande, we are back to you.
Check.
That's fun.
This next song's called Paper and a Rock, and I was listening to a lot of Jonathan Richman for a little bit, and he's a real fun, quirky guy, and then I wrote this fun, quirky song. Turns out I was more tired than I thought. Pedal to the metal for 5 years, I never stopped. Sometimes the best things in life are free, but sometimes you want a big comfy chair, a bathrobe and a drink. Whoa, who am I to say that there's a better way? Save it for a rainy day that may never come. Whoa, I can laugh about it now. It's been a while. That broken smile fade away. 1 year later, sitting in the shade by a tree, thinking about my life and how it came to be. At the crossroads, I never even stopped. Life is a toss-up, a paper and a rock. Whoa, who am I to say that there's a better way? Saving for a rainy day that may never come. Whoa, I can laugh about it now. It's been a while. That broken smile fade away. Whoa, who am I to say that there's a better way? Saving for a rainy day that may never come. Whoa, I can laugh about it now. It's been a while. That broken smile fade away. Whoa, who am I to say that there's a better way? Saving for a rainy day that may never come. Whoa, I can laugh about it now. It's been a while. That broken smile fade away. Life is a toss-up, a paper and a rock. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Fun song. That was lovely. I mean, just a nice little. Yeah, 1551. It's like Iko Iko. For those of you listening, they want to pay attention to the reformed roots music tradition. There's a lot you can learn between those two chords. Carrying right along, Ghost of Brian Craig.
People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are on you when you're down, when you're strange. Faces come out of the rain when you're strange. No one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're ain't it strange now that we are strangers? Ain't it strange now that we are strangers? Faces come out of the rain when you're strange. No one remembers your name when you're strange. When you're strange, when you're strange. Thank you.
You wrote that one? That's awesome too.
Jim Morrison, he was always such a great, just his vibe. I remember being a kindergarten, riding and putting a tape in a car and hearing Jim Morrison's voice. He was such an inspiration. He's such a great guy.
Well, that's awesome because usually one of my questions is we're going light on the talk, so everybody gets to play a lot in this songwriter in the round. But usually one of my questions is what's one of your influences, and that's a great one. The other thing I would say is those just tuning in, this is going out on KPOV 88.9 High Desert Community Radio here in Bend. So thanks KPOV for putting local music on the airwaves, local live music. Thanks Worthy Brewing for giving us a place to do it, hosting us. And thanks Good Vibes Productions for helping us with the tech. That's not just lighting, but sound and figuring out how to get the live stream out there so we've got some audio. My mom always watches the show, and her favorite band is The Doors. So you just won a bunch of points with Mama Joe. So hopefully she's watching. If not, she'll catch the archive. Anyway, Scotty Foxx, you are up next. Do you want to play us a song? Okay.
I'm going to play this thing that I wrote at my buddy's house in Maupin. We used to play up there, and he used to let me stay overnight at his cabins that he was building, whichever one at the time that he was working on. And this was one that was right, they were all right next to the railroad tracks there in Maupin, and the train was going by going. The name of the house was the Barn House, so that's the name of this song, a little song about animal husbandry. That sounds kind of Why do I feel like the Pied Piper all of a sudden?
That's amazing, man. That was so fun. Just to kick back and listen to you play that. Good tone. The tone got better, huh? Yeah, that thing, that little box. Okay, now that's an original composition, but it draws on to some. It sounds like all the others. No, I didn't say that. You said that. Come up onto the mic because I want to hear this. So, that's a classic example of putting the form to work in a new piece into a new form. And no, I just find that beautiful and fascinating. What about that comes from where? Because to me, it's like folk music in Europe that incited classical music, then came back around and incited American folk music. Is that right?
Well, you know, I kind of have a lot of different influences, as you probably know. I mean, people go, who's your favorite musician? Come on. It's like I play 5 string instruments, you know, piano and stuff, and I have favorites of every different instrument, and not only a favorite of each instrument, but you know, you try to find the people that you think are really good, and there's always more than just one. So
Right. So what fiddle players or violinists or composers did you draw on from that for that piece?
for that one, really, it was just, you know, I've played enough Celtic tunes, and each one sounds very much the same. No, that's it. You know,
It was smoother. It wasn't as harsh.
that's a jig, and there's like you know all the dance tunes. The jig.
Okay, it's a jig. We'll call it good.
And I got it from the train going.
Beautiful inspiration. Down and mopping. Those of you that have been there. Okay, keep the fiddle. Play along. Pick along with this one. This is a song about love. Love takes us all kinds of places. I know a girl, traveled the world, longing for love supreme. I had a dream. She came clean, washed her sins away in India. And every sin makes a holy sound floating down. I know a boy puts all his joys and sadness in a song that'll make your body move. He has visions when he hears her violin lotus flowers in the light of the moon. And every petal makes a perfect sound floating down. Could you feel the blessings there, and did you see the hope? Will it help you to cope with saying yes when you want to say no? Do you remember the rituals bathed in autumn's glow, resounding echoes of love? All of us one in the meadow, along the river south of town, we stumbled on sacred ground, a clearing in the forest beyond the evergreen. Bells are ringing like small town Sunday morn, the winds whistling through the trees. Every sound resounds in this temple we found. Could you feel the blessings there, and did you see the hope? Will it help you to cope with saying yes when you want to say no? Do you remember the rituals bathed in autumn's glow, resounding echoes of love? All of us one in the meadow. stared at the water from the bank and saw the sky meander in the lower elevations. Longing for the heavens, we jumped in for the ride, old souls with lessons to learn. And every soul makes a beautiful sound floating down. Could you feel the blessings there, and did you see the hope? Will it help you to cope with saying yes when you want to say no? Do you remember the rituals bathed in autumn's glow, resounding echoes of love? All of us one, all of us one, all of us one in the meadow. It's a folk song, a little reincarnation of a folk song about love gone different ways. You know what I'm saying? Thank you all for listening. Thanks, Worthy, for having us. We are the Bend Roots Radio Show. Tonight I'm joined by Scotty Foxx, ghost of Brian Craig, and also Lande. My name's Mark Ransom. Thanks, KPOV, for putting us out on the radio waves. We do a jam session the last Tuesday of every month, oftentimes from Worthy. So once again, thanks, Worthy, and thanks, Good Vibes Productions, for helping us with the tech tonight. Lande, do you have another song to present for us tonight?
I could, yeah.
Awesome.
Lay me in a field of daisies. Tell me everything's gonna be alright. Whisper sweet nothings in my ear. I promise, dear, I believe. When everything has turned upside down and everything has turned. Nightfall, stars illuminating bright. We're far away from city lights. I can hear my thoughts so clear, and everything feels normal here, but everything has turned upside down. Yeah, everything has turned upside down. Yeah, everything has turned. Take my hand, believe in me, and I'll believe in you. I can see the road ahead. The future seems uncertain, 'cause every That was when the world was sad, right when the pandemic started, so I thought good contrast to how things are today. So much happier.
Nice tune.
Thank you.
Carrying right along. The songwriter of the round. This is the round.
Hey, Lucinda, why didn't you listen to me? Knew where you're at, knew who you wanted to be. I knew I seen him around and I knew he just let you down. Oh, Lucinda, wish you broke your heart free. Hated to be the one who give that advice to you. And in the end, you did what you had to do. I knew I seen him around and I knew he just let you down. Oh, Lucinda, wish you broke your heart free. Call me a fool, but I knew I seen him around and I knew he just let you down. Oh, Lucinda, wish you broke your heart free. Hey, Lucinda, why didn't you listen to me? Well, I knew where you're at, knew who you wanted to be. And I knew I seen him around and I knew he just let you down. Lucinda, wish you broke your heart free. Oh, Lucinda, wish you broke your heart free.
Lucinda. Is that what you call that one? Just a wild guess. Yeah, yeah. Is there any story behind that one?
Well, no, he was just kind of being an older brother, an older sibling, you know, just looking over his younger sister saying, that guy's a bad dude, but the girl's going to do what she's got to do. And, yeah. So, yeah.
Straight up. Keep it straight. Love it. Scotty, you got another one? Oh, come on, you do. You need to grab. You want to grab your guitar? You want me to play one and then you'll play one? I'll play. Yeah, I'll play one and then you play one. We got time. Anyway, thanks everybody. Thanks Worthy. Thanks Good Vibes Productions. Thanks KPOV for putting us out on the local radio. My name is Mark Ransom. We're here with Ghost of Brian Craig, Lande, and Scotty Foxx. We're just passing around the horn, singing some songs that we've written and some other songs that we've been inspired by. This is a new tune, and it's about, you know, basically it's a reincarnation of the idea of when you get, you know, lemons, you make lemonade type of thing. There's a lot of hardship in the musical community during one particular passage, and I thought, well, what's our job as musicians? You know, it's to kind of transmute that into something better. So that's what this one's about. And there's a little riff in it. I play this one with my band. A lot of the songs tonight that I've been playing are songs that I don't play with my band, but this is the one. This is one that I do. It's called Melodies of Gold. You might think I'm crazy, yeah, you might think I'm bad. You never know the half of it, honey, all the ludicrous times I had. Trying to keep it together, trying to stay on track. I think I need a vacation, lest I have a heart attack. This world ain't giving any breaks to the living, like a train rolling over you, or like a river overflowing. Well, I guess it's our job to pick up the pieces, remember the rock and roll, ho, ho. Sing a sad, sad song and let your tears turn to melodies of gold. Let your tears turn to melodies of gold. Let your tears turn to melodies of gold. The whole world's crazy, yeah, this whole thing is nuts. All these vices ain't never ever gonna get enough. There's jokers at the festival and jokers up on stage. There's a joker feeling the guilt and another feeding the rage. This world ain't giving any breaks to the living, like a train rolling over you, or like a river overflowing. I guess it's our job to pick up the pieces, remember the rock and roll. Sing a sad, sad song and let your tears turn to melodies of gold. Let your tears turn to melodies of gold. Let your tears turn to melodies of gold. Well, I hear you talk about me, yeah, you say my cannon's loose. I got a case of PTSD, what's your excuse? Well then, the pressure building up in our hearts and on the streets, burning off impurities like the fires of alchemy. Yeah, this world ain't giving any breaks to the living. And like a train rolling over you, or like a river overflowing. Well, I guess it's our job to pick up the pieces, remember the rock and roll. Sing a sad, sad song and let your tears turn to melodies of gold. Sing a sad, sad song. Let your tears turn to melodies of gold. Let your tears turn to melodies of gold. Let your tears turn to melodies of gold. Melodies of gold. Thank you very much. Patio people at Worthy, appreciate you. We got time to go out on one more song, and it's Scotty. It's your turn. Yeah. Thanks again, KPOV, for putting us out on the airwaves. Thanks, Worthy, for hosting. Thanks, Good Vibes Productions. And thanks, Patio people here at Worthy, folks that have come out for the show live. Appreciate you guys very much.
And thanks to the dancers.
Solid gold dancers. Can't live without you.
The Hay Bale Twins.
More. Scotty Foxx, thank you so much for that. What's that one? Is that an original song as well? No. What is that? Whose is that?
I don't know. It's one of those I learned, from that book that had all of them that sounded the same. But that one doesn't really sound the same. That's why I picked it.
Right, because it was in the book, but it didn't sound like the rest
It
of them.
didn't sound the same, and not only that, because it was different. I can't remember the name. I think it's Crested Hens, I think is what it is.
Crested Hens.
Which is the Celtic name for prostitutes.
Huh? You don't have to whisper that word. Anyway, thank you all for hanging out and listening. Thanks, Good Vibes. Thanks, Worthy. You guys are great. Thank you goes to Brian Craig and Scotty Foxx and Jennifer Lande. Appreciate you guys very much.
Thank you, Mark.
Yeah, fun night, guys. That was great. Great song. Love hearing you guys' stuff.
Loved hearing your stuff.